Hi guys, I have got a really lovely video for you today. I know I haven't popped a video on for ages and time does fly, so what I thought I'd do today is make a pretty one. So I thought make some lovely little pretty flowers. I've been making these and I've actually made some tags with them, so I thought I've had a few people, because I popped them onto my Instagram, I've had a few people asking me how I did it, so I thought I'd give you a quick tutorial. Very easy. As you know, I like to make easy things and to make them look pretty. So what I've done with these, the first thing you need is some paper. So the papers that I've got, you can use all your scrap paper, so all your little offcuts. This is one which I've actually inked onto just a piece of scrap white paper, white card. This is the milled lavender and the tattered rose. These are the Tim Holtz Distress inks. These are just little sections of paper that I had. I've actually put some vintage photo on top of that just to grunge it up a little bit. That's just a piece of white card. So all of these are just offcuts that I've had. This is, I've sprayed that with the inks that I made in the last one with the crepe paper. So that was the pink one. And it came out really pretty, because that's the one there, look, as you can see. I will do a close-up of these so you can see them properly. But look, these are just odds and sods that you can use on these. That's a nice little bit there. So you need paper, you need some punches. So these are the punches that I've been using. I was going to show you how to make these little tiny ones here, which are the little ones that I did actually pop onto my tags, but the punch that I use, I actually broke it here, actually broke off completely, so I do need to get another one of those because I use it a lot. So what I use, I've got my other flower punches, so whatever punches you've got you can use in the flower shapes. So I've got this one, I've got this one which is pretty, and then a little one like that, so it's almost like a bigger and a smaller one. So they're the ones that I've used. So you need paper, punches, you need your tweezers, and you need an embossing tool. Now these you've probably got one, because they come in, you get them with a lot of things. So I'm sure you can do all the parchment craft. People do parchment craft, they'll have these as well. And then you want something to pop in the middle. So I have got some stickles, which I love using. This is just normal glitter glue. These are some liquid pearls, and you can have some little beads. So whatever beads you've got, and then you just want a bit of glue. So I've just got some tacky glue which I've been using. So once you've punched them out, you can mix and match them around. So obviously if you've got a little flower punch, that's a nice one to go in the middle. So it doesn't matter where you punch them out at, because they all sort of like mix and match. So I think they just look so cute. And this is what they look like. I've made a little, this is a little paper clip embellishment. So they just pop them on there. I think they look so cute. There we go. So quick little tutorial. So once you punch them out, I'm going to use two of these ones. So you just need to use the rollable. This is actually a little bit of foam. So if you do the parchment crafts or anything like that, you can use a bit of foam. Or sometimes if you've had any gifts for Christmas and they got some foam, they had foam in it, I'm sure you wouldn't have thrown it away, because we have uses for everything and we never seem to throw anything away. So what you want to do is just roll it around so we give the little flowers some dimension. So once you start rolling them, they actually turn up, look, so it looks like little petals. It looks so cute, so easy. So that's that one. You can ink the edges, I mean, just to give a little sort of like grungy look. And sometimes when you punch them out, they have that little white edge, so it's quite nice to just go over it, and with a little bit of ink, depends how fussy you are. And then these little ones, you just need to just pull them in. You don't need to give too much pressure on there, Depends on the thickness of your paper. So obviously if you've got card, it's going to be a little bit thicker, so you need to sort of press a little bit harder. On the paper it's just really a really light little press, and it makes a big difference. So then I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue in the centre there, and take our tweezers and pop it so it fills in the gap, so it just goes in the middle like that. Another little bit of glue in the middle there, and pop the middle one in like so. You can actually, it's curled up a bit too much, just pull the outer one down, that's a little bit better. In the middle very much, there we go. And then let's pop a little bit of stickles. There's a little, oops, a little bit of sparkle in the middle. There we go. So look how pretty is that? Really, really pretty. So there we are. So these ones here, look, green ones. So what? This is the tattered rose on this one. So what I'll do is on this one, I'll show you what I did with the leaves, because these two punches are very similar size. It doesn't show much of the leaf behind it. So what I did, I've just, when I popped it on, I've just sort of like popped this, so you just get the 3 leaves popping out. So it just sort of like edges it like that, so you've got the 3 coming out. So do another one. So we just round these off. This is thicker card, so you can see you need to put a little bit more pressure, or just go round a couple of times on each one. They do tend to move about. So there we go. Around the edges. Like so. And then in the middle. And this one's for the leaves. So you only need to do 3 of these leaves, because the other 2 need to stay flat to be glued on. So it's just fluff in there. There we are. And then we'll have a green one in the middle. So then if you start from the, if you've got this shape, start from the inside. Oh no, it's not, sorry, it's the outside. Start from the outside and push it in, and they turn up really quick. Like that. Okay, so let's pop a little bit of glue on here. Like that. And this just goes on there. Pops on there. This little one goes in the middle. And then we'll have a lovely little bit of glitter and glue in the middle. You can actually pop it around the edges if you want to. It depends how shiny and pretty you want it to be. But you just add it around the edges, because this paper's a little bit plain. There we are. Oopsie daisy. There we go. They're pretty. So if you use all these little, this is some textured, not textured paper, this is some pattern paper. This is one I was working on earlier. And there we can have this one. That's the outside leaf. Like so. Oops. Pull these in like that. I'll pop a little bead on this one, I think. So once you've punched lots of these out, you can just, it doesn't take any time at all to make them. You just need a little bit of glue. Pop that in there like so. A little bit of glue on here. So it just sits there like that. That's my hand in the way. And I'll pop a little bit of glue in the middle. little beads in. Oops. Like that. There we go. So there we go, guys. That's a quick, easy tutorial. I'm sure you've probably made lots of flowers before this way. I just thought they are so pretty. And it can just use up all your little leftover bits of paper. You have all the little scraps that you have. I do like the little ones. I think these little ones are really cute. So there we are. And here's another one. Look, I've made these ones here. Oh, I did actually. I'll show you these tags that I've made. I've just added on these ones. These are just rose pictures that I've got in little word imagine, and then I've just added a little bit of bling there, a little pearl and a little crystal on there. So these ones need finishing off because I just need to put a bit of ribbon or something on there. And so it's a little bit of flower either side. And this one, this tag, I've actually, if you can see, I've just sort of like bent it over so it gives it some dimension on there. So then that can go on there. So look, it's got a bit of lace underneath, little flowers on there, a little bit of bling in there. And on this one I've actually added some of the glitter glue to that one on here, so they look really pretty. Look, so it just gives you some ideas on once you've made them. So obviously you can use, if you had a couple of these you printed out, you could actually punch it from this so it gives the same colours in the flowers, because you can see the same colours are in the flowers, so it all blends in together. And then there we go, there's this one, and you just have a little bit of fabric behind. So there we are, and these are these are the little paper clips with the little flowers on, a little bit of bling. So there's a couple of ideas that you can use them for, but I'm sure you can come up with lots. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I will try and do a few more videos. I won't leave it so long. And so I hope you enjoyed that, and it's lovely to be back, and I hope you will join me for my next video. Alright, thanks guys. See you soon. Bye bye.